Hello and welcome everybody to 2010. We're going to talk about M&Ms. We're going to talk about the Mizuno MP68, which came out in 2010. And do you know who won the Masters in 2010? I'm wearing a full button-up shirt in his honor. Remember a few years ago, wearing his full button-up dress shirts when he was golfing? Phil Mickelson, what? Won his third Masters in 2010. Not a Mizuno player, I don't think. Callaway? I think Callaway. But Mizuno came out with these amazing gems. And I have a patron named Torlef, who you all know, Torlef is famous. Everybody on this channel who's a subscriber knows Torlef. Sent this club to be reviewed, and he said I could keep it. So this is now in my collection. Just so you know where I'm getting these clubs from. Not sponsored by Mizuno at all. And what do I think of them? And what do I think of, and what are some of your favorite candies? It's that time of year. It's October in the United States. Candy is where it's at, right? Let's get this in my belly and this on the review table and have a closer look. So looking at the back pad, you can see the Mizuno branding, and here on the high toe, it says MP68. And that's it. That's all you have on the aft portion. But I also want to point out this back pad right here, where the Mizuno logo is stamped, it's concave. Can you see the contour here? It's really interesting, this concave muscle back shape. On the sole, it has the Mizuno Roadrunner Running Bird beep beep with the iron number. And that's it. The only other identifying mark is this Grain Flow Forge stamp on the hosel. So let's show you around this really interesting club. I like the contours here. You can see the toe profile, very much a muscle back, with that cool, I don't want to call it, is that considered a cavity? Maybe it is. And then the heel profile is very plain. It looks very clean. There's not any noticeable hosel offset here. There might be the tiniest bit, slightest bend. Top line looks really good. I mean, it looks really clean at address, exactly what you'd expect a Mizuno to look like. No concavity going on around here. No nonsense grooves, no embellishments, nothing extra, just all you need to golf. If you look real close right here on the hosel as well, you can see a little serial number. Plain black ferrule, and then we move to a stepless shaft. It looks like it was labeled here, maybe KBS, I'm not really sure, but there was a label here, somebody peeled it off. And then we have this Win dry tack grip, which feels like it came out of the textile facility at Mizuno. So, I mean, did I say it was a Mizuno? Of Win, as it's a Win grip, looks aftermarket. So let's take this beautiful club out on the range and see how it feels. Mizuno MP68. Beautiful. Look at this concave back here. This is a beautiful looking club. It's just the iron. The head looks amazing. When I look down at it, the first thing I notice, strangely, is that this is a stepless, it's a stepless shaft. Why do I notice that? I don't know, but I do. And the grip is falling apart. Can you see it peeling right here? I'm going to have, my gloves already very black from all the weird clubs I hit, but my hands are going to be black too. So, we're going to start off. My wrist is a little sore, my left wrist. A little tendonitis, not a big deal. I'm going to take it easy here on my first couple of swings. There's that yellow 250 marker. We'll be taking aim at that. I'm expecting it to go left though, with my history. All right, well, that's a start. My wrist feels okay. We'll keep going here. If I want to get a little more air under it, open the face up a little bit, see what we can do with that. Hit it a little fat. And the other fun one to do, which I miss a lot, is my slice motion. Should we try to slice one? I'm going to aim a little bit left and hopefully it goes right. Just exaggerate this motion right here. Yeah, nice slice. Started a little bit left and moved to the right. Gosh, blades are so nice.
All right. I notice when I edit these, sometimes I can ramble on these, so I'm just going to hit a couple more. But I mean, as far as like everything, the shaft, there's no like weird frequency like problems. When I connect with it, it feels great through the whole club. Even this old grip and the shaft and everything feels great. What's to complain about? Great Mizuno 6-iron. Why would you play anything other than this? All right, last one. Then we're going back to the studio. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. Torlef, you've sent a gem here. MP68. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
So out on the range, this feels like a really well-designed iron. And the question that always is on everybody's mind here on this channel, we're not talking about values or, let's get the maximum yardage or any of that. We're talking about passion. Are you passionate about these irons? And if so, why these? Over, like one of my favorites, the MP5s. What about the MP33? There's any number of Mizuno irons that I feel are at the same level as this, all right? Now, here, buckle up, everybody. It's like M&Ms, all right? You open up M&Ms, all right, and you're not looking for different flavors, are you? It's not like, oh, what flavor is this? Is this color different than this color? No, they're all the same. When you're a child, yes, I can taste a difference. The food coloring tastes different on the yellow than it does on the brown, and I can tell because I'm 8 years old and I know. But really, they're just chocolate. They're candy-covered chocolates, and they're delicious. So it doesn't matter, and so sure, you can crack one open, and just be like, oh, let's see, how many oranges do I have? And then I have, how many breaths do I need to eat? 2 of these oranges and 1 of these browns. I'm going to be obsessive-compulsive about how I eat these, and then I'm going to eat the rest of these M&Ms evenly all the way down. What's the difference between all these M&Ms? They're chocolate, and there's candy on the outside. Doesn't matter what color it is. Sure, it looks a little different, but it's the same. Does that make sense? That's what Mizuno is doing here. Oh, this club looks a little different, but it's the same. Buy the MP33s, or my personal favorite, the MP5s. Who cares? Just get some Mizunos, the new, whatever they are, MP22s, whatever they're on nowadays. Was that the previous generation? Either way, just grab some, and you hit them, and you're just like, yeah, that's good. And of course, engineers are like, well, the center of gravity is, 0.5 millimeter down and 0.5 millimeter back from where, and you're just like, can you tell the difference when you hit it? Well, no human being could tell the difference, but I mean, it's there. 1 out of every 10,000 shots is going to be, yeah? Oh, 200 revs more on average. So what? In my opinion, this is my opinion. This is what this channel is all about. The excitement of golf clubs, not the science behind them, right? There's plenty of channels out there where, let's look at the science. Let's look at the... But what do you like? To me, this is my second favorite Mizuno iron. Why? Because it looks the second coolest to my eye. The first is the MP5. We're going to get there. Just buckle up, everybody. We're going to review all of these clubs. One of my favorites, right? The MP5. MP33s I've already reviewed, but this to me is the number 2 best looking Mizuno iron ever made. Maybe the second best iron ever made in the history of the universe. Ben Hogan has some competition here, but we'll talk about that in a future video. So tell me what you think about this Mizuno MP68. Thank you so much, Torlef, for sending this beautiful, beautiful club. It's a gem. Everybody in the comment, you can't thank Torlef enough in the comments below. So as usual, thank you to my patrons, especially Torlef, for bringing you this amazing video. And I'd also like to invite you to visit my Amazon shop. I'll have a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. I have some golf equipment, some golf accessories in that shop. Have a look. You can also support this channel by leaving a comment or subscribing. If you want notifications whenever I upload a video, just hit that bell icon. Thank you everybody for watching. I am the Vintage Golfer.